Well, Richie, thanks for joining us. Your thoughts on the goalless draw?
We could have nicked it. If you look at the stats and it shows that we've had few shots on target, I don't think it tells a true reflection of, especially how many times we nicked the ball off them. But again, that little lack of, not energy, but your real sharpness to make the final pass, to be patient in our runs. We wasn't quite good enough in the final third. Could maybe have had a penalty, which was 50-50. But I'm more pleased with the intensity that we pressed, our work rate, and to limit a team that scores a lot of goals here to more or less nothing. Pleasing away day, and I'm more proud of the players today than I was on Tuesday night. Tuesday night was easy to get up for. Full house at home against a championship team with the carrot of the champions to come. So here, early kick-off, it's cold. You can use that as an excuse. Tried to freshen up as much as we could. But I thought the players' application was superb. And like I say, I think that apart from a counter-attack, I don't think we was ever in danger of losing the game and could have won it. But probably, just because of lack of goalkeeper saves in the game, probably a draw was a fair result.
It says a lot that it's now 12 unbeaten, 9 of those in the league.
Yeah, I think a lot of it comes from our defensive solidarity. We don't give chances away. And when we do, they had a couple of balls that slide through, and the strikers look like getting on the end of it, but our goalkeeper's starting position really aggressive, really high, and he stops it. So, like I said, I can't remember Josh really having a save to make. They have a little ricochet around the box in the last couple of minutes. I think both sets of players, they played on Tuesday as well. So I just think both, a lot of turnovers in the game, a lot of having the extra touch, not quite being bright enough. I think the game was littered with mistakes, but again, our intensity to press and our desire to get the ball back. If they play past that press to a dangerous team, we got back into shape quickly. So I'm really pleased, especially for the lads that have not played a lot. They come in and done well. But special mention to Bex, outstanding. Darren Prattley, outstanding. Kelman. Donny looked a little bit leggy because there was 4 or 5 lads that went 130 minutes on Tuesday and went again, played 90 today. So excellent all round.
And a debut for Dylan.
Yeah, I thought he was bright. He never gave the ball away. His press, considering we've only had probably 1 day's proper training, and it wasn't proper training because we can't work proper 11v11. You're just walking through things. So I thought he was very good. He's played the championship. We're not talking about a young kid who's beginning his career here. He's played a lot of appearances in the championship, and I had a good number of games in the first part of the season. So his ball retention was good. I think you can see that he can manipulate the ball. He was a threat. Maybe could have won a penalty. And it's something to build on.
No Sonny Perkins in the squad. Is that because you've got to manage the number of loans?
We can only have 5 loans in the squad, but Sonny was starting yesterday, and then we're starting training, we're warming up, and DJ pulls out of the warm-up. So we have to change that around. Then we pick the team after the warm-up. Jordan Brown pulls out, injured. Lucky we sent for Brown here for a scan yesterday. He's okay, obviously he came on today. So we've just been so much chopping and changing in the last 24 hours that the team has changed quite a bit. So, listen, Sonny will play Tuesday, and Sonny's been a massive part of where we've come over the last 2 months. So, like I say, I want to sort the loan situation out because I want Sonny. We're trying to get Sonny on a permanent, which if we can get that done, I think he's an exciting talent who can progress. If you look at his progression in the last 2-3 months, it's been at an accelerated rate. So if he continues that progression, we've got a player on our hands, and obviously I don't like having 6 loans. It was easy with the goalkeeper because one plays, one doesn't. The fact that we brought a winger in, I'm still light on subs. I thought DJ was excellent. I thought he had his best game against Derby for us, and he was excellent when he came on. Again, never give the ball away. But in terms of like a running and counter-attack running, we didn't really have that in the second half to bring on for Kelman and Dylan. So if we can get Sonny started out and then Aggie back, Ollie O'Neill back, I think we've got a lot of threats.
Any other signings?
What, your names?
Yes, please.
I'm not going to give you names, Dave.
How many?
I don't want to say we're close, but we're actively looking for 2. We're in negotiations, so let's see where that goes.
Both forwards?
One's a centre forward because again I think we need to share the load with Kelman, and one is a midfield player 10 but can play wide as well, both sides. So let's see where we are probably Monday morning with that.
We know it's Birmingham. If you are able to overcome Stevenage, how will you approach Tuesday night now?
Well, Sweens will play, Brandon Cooper will play, because these lads deserve to play. He's just been tough. You look at Brandon, he's been waiting for an injury, and Jack has come on, and I think Jack's kept clean sheet after clean sheet. Conceded a goal against Derby, but that was just on transition. So I have to take my hat off to all the players. When we've picked up these injuries, the level of performance have not come down, and that's a testament to Sweens, to Sonny when he's been in and out, to Charlie when he was in and out, to Brandon, to Jack Simpson, because he trained properly. So when he trained properly every single day, DJ's the same. Zekabero started today, and there was no decrease in our intensity, in our levels. So it's testament to them as professionals, because they train properly every day. And when they do that, it's not a shock when they get into the team.
And finally, for me, can I have an update on some of those players that are missing at the moment? Can we start with Dan Happy and Don Ball?
Dan Happy might be on the bench on Tuesday. Don Ball, we've got to go through. He's had an injection, so we've got to probably leave it another 10 days, 2 weeks, and then make a decision if he needs more treatment.
And Ollie and Danajay?
So the prognosis for Danajay was 4 to 6 weeks when he done it. His was Bristol New Year's Day. So we're looking at around first week of Feb. Ollie O'Neill was 2 to 3 months, but I know Ollie is robust. So if you go 2 months from when Ollie done it, I think Ollie was Shrewsbury at home, you're looking at around 4th, 5th of March. So not ideal, but it's important now that the players step up in the next block of 6-7 games, try and solidify our position in the table. We're trying to go for the playoffs, and then if we're in and around it and we get them two back for the last 8 games, maybe Ollie 8 and maybe Dan Aggie 12 to 14 games, then there'd be a massive bonus.